SUV segment. You have Toyota Fortuner, you have Ford Endeavour. Do you need something else? I got something for you. Presenting all new Mahindra Alturas G4. So guys, welcome back to Autocarz India and let's jump right into the review. So Rexton 4th generation is here. This car is badged with Mahindra badge. That's the only change this car has, and apart from this, a 2G grille which is being given by Mahindra on this car. A beautiful car. When compared to Rexton 4th generation, we are absolutely getting all the features what they have in the international Rexton 4th generation car. A car looks robust, car looks tall, car looks actually the muscular one with HID headlights in the front. You have beautiful fog lamps, everything neatly designed in the car. You take the shape of this car, it's no lesser than an aerodynamic look. And if you come to the sides, beautiful wheel arcs, bigger wheel arcs, 18 inches wheel, where the international specification is of 20 inches wheel. India has been given a little lesser specifications. But when you look at the Indian conditions, the ride height, that is the maximum in this segment as compared to Toyota Fortuner and Ford Endeavour car. You go around the car.
Start.
So just taking you on the side of the car, so beautiful linings which have been given on the side of the car. You take a very aerodynamic look, and you have the roof linings which is on the perfect side. The wheel arcs which are big, 18 inches wheel. Taking you behind the car, very nice outlook. It wears the Mahindra Alturas G4 badge here. Nice linings, nice chrome work which has been done. 4-wheel drive. It comes in two options, 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. This is 4-wheel drive. Nice rear lights, beautiful one, roof lining touches, and it gives you a aerodynamic look which is required for a car like this. So do you believe in ease or comfort when you are looking for the SUVs? I'll show you a great feature. Look what's happening when I go near the car. I have the key in my pocket. I stand near the car senses, and it thinks I have something to put inside the boot. It will automatically open. That is something you will not get in this segment. You can easily go, put your stuff, and you can close the... So once the boot space is open, you see here, third row seats are open. Doesn't give you much of a space there, but yes, you can keep your gym bag or something like that, small stuff. It's a parcel tray is here just to protect, give an even surface to load your stuff here. It can go down, even you can remove it if you want. You don't need to do that. Jack and toolbox is on the side, and you can stuff some stuff here also. And good thing is third row seats, it's on the pulling of this strap. You have to give a sharp tug, goes down, very convenient, sharp tug, goes down. And now you have tons of space inside. It's in excess of 400 liters of boot space. And even if you want, the second row seat can also go down, but that you can't do from here. You have to go in the second row and do it. But yes, this is ample space. You can put a lot of luggage inside, plus 500 liters of space. Ample space for the boot space. So once you finish loading the space, it's very easy, just press this button. And there is a safety feature. Again, let me tell you, if I am standing here, I press this by mistake, see what happens. So it senses, it's a safety feature, it doesn't crushes you in. So I go side, better be safe, press the button. That's a work for you by Alturas G4. So let us see what is there inside and torque which is best in segment here, and even it overpowers Toyota Fortuner and Ford Endeavour very easily. Nicely built up on engine space, and everything is very compact and yet muscular. If you think a car should have a good outlook, should have all the features in the world in one car, and should have a nice key fob like this, keyless entry, I think this is the car you should look for. However, the only thing is Mahindra badge. How people will look into it is a different thing which we have to crack someday. But as of now, I have everything in one hand and I don't need this key. I put this in the pocket. Let's see how it works. I come near the car, ORVM opens up, I simply press and it acknowledges the owner is here. It allows you to enter. You see, the seat goes back automatically, giving comfort for the driver to get inside. Yes, the ride height is high. It's a little bit of challenge for smaller height people. For me, no problem. 5'10" and a half I can get into. And after getting into the car, a nice feeling. You see the plush interiors, best in class here. And let's start the AC. Press the start stop button. There is no key required. There it is, right? So I have started the car. I'll show you the features here. You have instrumental display, which is a 7-inch display, a beautiful one. You have all the features shown here, and on the steering wheel you have steering mounted controls here. Cruise control, you can control from here. You can see the display on the screen down in the instrumental panel. Then you have this menu, the toggle buttons. You can have different views for the speedometer here. You see 1, 2, 3 and 4 views, right? On this side you have the headlight switch leveler. Then you have traction control off, hill descent control. You have rear boot space opener. Then you have the camera function, 360 degree. So on the foot, as usual, accelerator and brake. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have the wiper controls for front and rear. On the left side, you have the headlight controlling switches. I like to keep it on auto, so I have ample display of light on the instrumental panel. On the door front, you have the front seat settings, the memory function 1, 2, 3 for the front seat, driver seat only. Unfortunately, it doesn't have for the passenger seat. And then you have the rear view mirrors, closing and opening control here, left and right mirrors, so you can control. You have auto control for all 4 glasses, window glasses, locking, unlocking of doors, and locking and unlocking of the windows. Right, that's the engine hood opener. Right, then let's go to the infotainment system now. To show you the functions of the instrumental cluster, very nice cluster, best in class once again. And you have the various functions on the steering wheel. So if you see here, there are 4 functions. You can toggle it around. This one is the settings, where you can see dashboard lighting. You can adjust the dashboard language, door, tailgate settings, light, convenient features, sound, checkup alert, dashboard settings and info, reset all setting. If you press the toggle once again, so it goes on the vehicle various parameters like driving range. You have average fuel, then the fuel which is being used to show the economy and I would say high performance mode. And then you have the odometer, then car is on the parking, so it's showing P, and then the fuel meter. The next one is the feature which is the best one. I love it. You have the analog and digital speedometer. So analog is on the side. If you do not like the analog to see, you can actually put off. So like I'm doing it. So analog goes off completely. And now you can see only the speedometer, and you have 3 different modes in this. One is this, one is on the highway mode. Then you have this, which shows the RPM indicator also on the cluster. Let's go back and bring the lights on. You see, everything is lit. Then the next one is your infotainment system, which also replicates here. It shows the same one. It's a 7-inch display which is there, and best in class for the segment when you are comparing with Toyota Fortuner and Ford Endeavour. Coming back to the central panel, I can guarantee you this is the best central panel what you have in the car. Beautifully, nicely shaped. If you see here, the quality of the leather which has been given, this is best in class Napa leather, which is in the luxury segment cars. Such a beautiful finish of the dash it has been given to the car. And there you see in the center the air conditioner controls which are there, and it's a bit complicated, but it has all the features you can look into. This is the on-off switch of the AC. Then here you have dual ACs for the left and the right side of the car. So these are the temperature control for the left side. You can see the display. Also similar thing on the right side. You can put the AC on auto, and you have the rear AC switch here. Then you have recirculation mode, synchronous mode, where the temperatures will be synchronous on front and the rear cabins. So these are various modes available. And exhaust mode, you have the hazard light switch here. And then we come down to the gearbox. This gearbox is something which is unique. This is the Mercedes outsourced gearbox to Mahindra Rexton car in India, Alturas G4. The best in class gearbox, you can imagine it is coming from Mercedes. Now here you have the features. You have parking, reverse, neutral and drive mode, and the manual mode. Now what misses out in this car, there are no paddle shifters. So what Mahindra has done it, they have given the manual shifting of gears with this small lever on the side, you can see here. And once you take it on manual, and then you have to toggle the gears up and down with this switch. This is W and S. W is for winter to give you more traction. S is the standard mode, which you normally in the city when you drive the car. Coming a little bit behind, this is also best in class. You have the auto parking. So when you are driving, you are on the red light, you don't need to release the handbrake. Simply start accelerating and the brake goes off. On the right side, it's the auto hold function when you are climbing and descending the hill. So that is the function which is very, very useful. This function for driving enthusiasts like me, it gives you a 2-wheel, 4-wheel, 4-wheel low, 4-wheel high feature. The best in class once again in this segment. You see, too heavy, that's a normal 2-wheel drive function. You can change it over with this switch to 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low power. When you need maximum traction, you put it on 4L and the gearbox changes. Generally, it's a rear wheel drive car and transmission is accordingly transferred as per the switch selection here. Now I'll show you the space. A lot of chunky and funky spaces in the car. So a lot of space, you can put some stuff here, plenty of stuff, and nicely finished, right? So this is one of the best features in this car. Passenger and rear seat have the ventilated seats, so generally you get discomfort when you sit in the car, you're sweating, so you need some AC going behind your back. So here's the function. You have left, which is passenger seat, and the driver seat. You can just simply press it on, light comes on. You may not be able to see it clearly, and the air conditioning starts on the car below and behind. This is one of the very nice features which has been given by Mahindra. Also, it is equipped with the mood lights, which is here. Right now you can't see, it's a daytime, so you have the different colors available for this. It looks really good when you are driving a car in the night. Right guys, so this is what is the infotainment system for Mahindra Alturas G4. Again, one of the best in class, I would say. And what is different in this car as compared to the international model where they give 10-inch screen, here you have 9-inch infotainment screen here. To switch it on, simply put mode on and the screen comes on. You have various function here also. You can put directly radio on, or you want to go to the phone function. You have various settings. You can connect your phone with the car system and it talks in various modes. You see here radio, Bluetooth, auxiliary. That switch is here, auxiliary and USB. So you can connect through this, and you go back here. Also it is equipped with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and then you have Bluetooth also. If you want to use Bluetooth, you can use the Bluetooth function to connect the car, and radio, your FM will show up here. So these are the features for this infotainment system. Here's the SD card, so you can connect your SD cards, and remember, you can play the videos, but videos can be only shown when the car is stopped. Otherwise, as soon as the car starts, the video will stop. So you have to remember that, safety first. So you can see, right? So also very unique function, you can see what's happening around the car, right? So this is what is very unique in this, best in class in this segment. Endeavour and Fortuner also doesn't have this 360-degree view of this car. I'll show you the function of this. This is very unique. You have the camera on board, so you can toggle between different views of the car. Front, you have left, you have right, you want front only, so you can see here, and this is the view. I will choose, let's say, front, or I would say, all right, this is the best mode, and let's drive the car and see how it works. I'm going to take reverse. So you see here, it will give you a very good handy stuff. I have to take my brake off, and you see when you are turning the wheel, so it will give you complete know-how what's happening behind the car. Here we go, and now we drive, and it shows you what's happening in the front, and it will keep giving you alarms also when you are too close to the target. So this is some good feature which Alturas is giving you in this car. And just going up, this is one of the clumsiest things which is there in the car. I don't think that smallest of money which has been saved by this, where auto dimming mirrors are not being provided. Some storage space here, you can keep your goggles or shades here, and then you have the functions for the light. Nice lights they have given, on off switches here. And then the key feature, again, you do not have this in Toyota Fortuner. You have in Endeavour, but it's a very clumsy one. So this is the best in class, I would say. That's a flap. It gives you sunroof. To open it, simply keep it pressed. It opens up. Again, press it down, closes. Beautiful. Headroom is sufficient for this car for a tall person like me. I'm 5'10" and a half, no problem whatsoever. So if you are an executive and you love spending your time in the second row of seats, again, this is the car which will give you all the comfort. Height is very good. It has, again, ample clearance. Legroom is sufficient. Taller person like me can easily relax here. So seat belt goes in and you can relax. So you have a tray here, and then simply you can open it. You can stuff your cups while sipping coffee and doing some work. It can go back, and also the only drawback is seat cannot go back, but you can just recline your seat and it goes to almost 160 degrees, so you can relax. Again, I take it back, comfortable. Now I'll show you the third row seats, which is a bit of challenge in this car. Going into the third row, this is one of the challenge. You need 2 times to press. First is you have to lift it up, it goes down. Then you have a strap. Can you show me here? You have a strap here, and at the same time you have to press it and it goes back. But getting into third row is a bit of challenge, and believe me, this seat is not for adults because your thigh is absolutely in the air. This has been put on the floor so kids can sit here and they can go for a small journey or something. And also the view is pretty good, because a lot of reviews I have seen, they say it doesn't give you a clear 360-degree view. I have a different view on this. For kids or anybody sitting behind, it gives a very good view of the car behind and the front. So it's a nice one. I would say better, but not the best. And you have all the controls here in the car. You have the AC vents, which are right here. You can control the AC, and you see it's very cool here out. So this is good. You have also a socket here for charging. So guys, that completes the review of Alturas G4, and I'm itching to drive this car on road and off road. My view is this is one of the best cars in this segment, in the luxury SUV segment, and clearly differentiates itself from Fortuner and Endeavour. With this, take care, and do remember to like and subscribe my channel and leave your comments in the section below. And take care, goodbye.